about like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. If I claim to be a wise man, it only means that I don't know. On a stormy sea, moving emotion, tossed about just like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune. Then I hear the voices say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more, no. Carry on, you will always remember. Carry on, nothing equals the splendor. Now your life's no longer empty. Surely heaven waits for you. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Don't you cry no more.
Something at 4,000.
Zack, I'm trying to work here. I mean, come on, it ain't just about you. By the way, I wanted to mention, because Craig, I noticed while you were buying this t-shirt I got on. You can buy these shirts for only $10. I'm actually losing money on every one I sell. Down at Herbs and More, the official location to buy these shirts.
Black or white?
So
Black comes in.
how many you want?
Comes in multiple colors, black or white. Huh?
Just a
There you
slave
go.
to fashion.
That's all you got to do. You got to make a living somehow. I mean, I'm a fashion statement. I always have been. Zack, tell me a little bit about the Limestone County Sports Hall. We got to give a shout out to our buddy Hugo Bates. He gets inducted tomorrow
It's the
night.
bubble gum, man. He'll be bubble gum will be passed out tomorrow night, I guarantee. We got three other guys they mentioned. These come out of the Athens News Courier. Going in tomorrow night, Athens is Correll Daniel, who played Baxter Booth. Apparently played with him. This was back. He played back in 1953. You got Jimmy Elmore going in with his dad and his brother. He only played 1 year of football, but said he made it count back in around 1948. And you got David Hogan, who has played and coached. He started out at Tanner and ended up at Athens, then won the state title in '81 at Hazelwood. So those guys are going in with Mr. Hugo and Billy Owens and Larry Keenum and all the others. So congratulations.
Morgan County's having theirs tonight too, and they got a guy over there, an official, a basketball official is getting in. David, I think his name is Ralph Sharp, played for Decatur junior high, 46 and 47, but he was a basketball official from 55 to 89. And he's going in. Look at that uniform. That's when he played back in the late 40s.
We probably had
That
him.
looks about like the one I used to wear. But anyway, it's tomorrow night, 6 to 7 at the Garden Plaza Suites. The reception at 6 and dinner at 7. That's over in Decatur. What about Cody Reed, Zach?
Yeah, Justin Grace from Decatur Today had an article on him. Made the Louisville Slugger All-American team. So this kid just keeps on getting awards. And I tell you, man, I'm really looking forward to watching his future go. Like I said, I think he went to Arizona Wednesday, but I think he starts out in Montana. So that's a long way from Ardmore, Alabama to Montana.
Well, he got $1 million, didn't he?
I think, talking to Coach Legg last night, I think he gets about half of it. Gets the first part now and then gets the other
It's
part
pretty
later.
good. Get out. I graduated high school back first week of June. All of a sudden, you got $1 million.
You got half a million right now.
Wow.
Hey, yesterday we were talking about that yacht over in Gunners. It was $32 million. Well, y'all know the Brazil's having the World Cup soccer thing.
Yeah.
The Wolf of Wall Street, Leo DiCaprio, has taken some of his friends over there, Tom. So he's got this boat. Well, on this boat, it's called the Topaz. It's 482 feet long, valued at like $1 billion. It's owned by some sheik, and he let him have it for nothing, just to keep over. There's a sheik right there. That's him in that white suit. But it's got a swimming pool, Tom, fitness hall, cinema, large conference room. It's kind of like the one Johnny Manziel was similar on.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday we shared some pictures, Craig, of Zack being on that boat. Zack said he wouldn't go if it was on a Sunday, but doggone if he didn't have to miss church, he'd be on it. So he got some other pictures of it too. We just couldn't figure out what he did with his hands in this shot. But that was Zack on that Zack.
Leave him alone.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Zack, I'm going to do one other story here for you. Now, this is Father's Day is coming up on Sunday. Read this in the paper this morning. It's an Associated Press article. The case, Zack, I'm sure you'll be at church Sunday, Father's Day. And Dusty and everybody, Lindsay Lane, everybody be doing them Father's Day messages.
Yeah.
The case for beer evangelism.
Beer evangelism.
This is a true story. Says teetotaling Christians disagree. Father William Martin believes he can do a theological case for the moderate consumption of beer through a simple use of evangelistic math. Y'all getting this? Beer is the universal beverage, Tom. If you want to sit down, have a friendly, personal conversation with about 90% of the people in the world, probably going to take place over a beer. He has written a book called The Beer Drinker's Guide to God. I'm not making this up.
There's a market.
I got to send this down to Freddie. He can talk about this in
market. Yeah.
The Beer Drinker's Guide to God. So,
whatever it is.
Church of Christ, Zack.
Really?
Yes, Church of Christ. So it says here, the bottom line is alcohol is part of God's creation, and it can be used in ways that are sacramental and glorious.
Don't they sometimes have church at bars?
Food, money, wine, sex, sports, and even religion are all good things. God made them all. I'm preaching here, but they can easily be twisted. I'm going to go back over that. Food, money, wine, sex, sports, even religion are all good things. God made them all. But they can easily be twisted and turned into obsessions that wreck people's lives. To quote Johnny Cash,
Oh my.
I am not a Christian artist. I am an artist who is a Christian. With that, Zack, I lead you into some words of wisdom.
Okay.
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
Well, I was going to tell about Evan Mathis' $64,000 dinner bill. You can go to AL.com and look. If you ever want to see what a receipt looks like, it's on there.
Pour beer in your cereal, Zack.
No, I take a lot of heat off chocolate milk, but milk's milk.
Have you ever tasted alcohol?
I can't say I haven't. Yes, I have.
Okay, well there you go. A little teetotaler, Zack.
And I mean that's.
There's nothing wrong with that, Zack.
But that's something I could carry. You could have all around me, and I'd give me a Diet Mountain Dew, and I'm happy.
You're easy
That's the
to
difference
please,
between me and you, Zack.
That's absolutely correct.
You're easy to please, aren't you, Zack?
Absolutely. I'm not hard to please.
If you're a good woman out